G'day everybody, time for chat. I know last week I wasn't going to do it when I wanted to do it, but it's a habit I've gotten in doing my main videos on the weekend. So this is Sunday chat. And I have got little Christopher, and he is a Jasper kit by Jade Warner, and he was reborn by Cody Hogan. Isn't he cute? But he's one of my babies I have up for sale. Actually, I did get an offer. One person offered $50. I thought, no. First off, I think yesterday I said I've got an announcement to make today, and that announcement is for 2 weeks, hopefully it's only 2 Sundays and that, I won't be doing my chat as I'm doing. The reason is, a bit over 5 years ago, I got new dentures, and the top one developed this mark on it, and I didn't know what it was. So I actually contacted the dentist where I got them from. They said, oh, bring them in and we'll fix them. So I took them in, and I actually asked the dentist what had caused this. She doesn't know what had caused it. And she did to it, and it fixed it, right? I have been back, actually, I think after the first time, where I volunteered, I was there talking about my teeth and everything, and one of the staff members there actually worked in the place where they, excuse me, where they create the dentures. And she said what probably happened is, when they were making the dentures, a bubble must have formed, and instead of throwing the dentures out and starting again, they just patched it up. And even before this, I thought it just felt like there was they patched it, and they patched it up. Then I had to go back a second time to have the same problem done. And I said to them, I said, I know what caused it. She said, what? I said, when they were creating them, they'd had a bubble come into it, and they, instead of throwing it out, they just patched it. I have been back 3 times to have the same thing fixed, and 3 times the problem has come back. Well, it come back just before Christmas, and I was hanging out to get them done. I thought, no, I got it. So the other week, it was early one morning, I actually sent him an email, said the problem is coming back, and I can actually feel another crack, but I only can feel it with my tongue. There's another crack in the dentures. They said, okay. She said, well, they're going to have to be sent off to be fixed, and there would be 2 weeks without them. When I was there last time, she asked me if I actually had a spare set of dentures. I said, no, I don't have a spare set of dentures around. So the thing being is, I rang them on Thursday, said, I need to make an appointment with this dentist, and I said, Amber knows what's going on, they know what's going on, and I said I was told I'll be without my teeth for 2 weeks, and they said, okay, we've got an appointment Friday. I said, no, not Friday, because I've got to work out what food I've got to have. They said, how about 9 o'clock Tuesday? I said, no, it's too early. So Tuesday I go in, and they'll be taking my top dentures, and I'm going to be without these hopefully for only 2 weeks. So there will be no, in that time I won't have dentures. There will be no talking videos where I'm talking, you know. And I actually had a thought that I wasn't be able to do my story time, but there's one beautiful lady on here who loves my story times, so I forgot to go in and comment. She loves them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pre-record them. I'm going to record the videos, at least two videos. Hopefully there will be only 2 Saturdays I miss. I'm going to record 2 videos, upload them, but not have them to be made public until the Saturday, so that there'll be at least a video a week. Theme Thursday, it depends on the theme, as I've done before. It depends on the theme and what the theme is. But then I don't really need to actually speak in that, which is, for me, it's going to be hard. I could speak, but it'd be hard to understand because I will have no teeth. I've got full dentures, so I'm not just going to go around and try and eat just with the bottom. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but it's hard to talk without dentures in. I know, I've been there. So I've worked out what I'm going to eat. This is going to be for 2 weeks, and I said it better be only 2 weeks. I'm just thinking, yeah, it'll be okay, because we've got Australia Day coming up. Oh, I was actually going to do a video for Australia Day. I might have to pre-record that too. Oh, I have to think about that. Because I like to do videos on special days in Australia, like especially with Australia, like Anzac Day, Australia Day, which are the main days that I know only. Anzac Day is also celebrated by, commemorated by New Zealand, because ANZ stands for Australia, New Zealand Army Corps. So that's not till April. But Australia Day is on the 26th, which is Tuesday week. Yeah. And I'm going to think about doing that, because I really want to do a video about Australia. I might have to pre-record that, so that's 3 videos I've got to get going. Even if I just record them and just put them together, but then, I don't know, I'll work it out. What else is going on? Oh, yesterday or the day before, I seen this amazing video on, it just came up on YouTube. It's about this guy. He actually went up to Australia Zoo, and he actually videoed in the Crocodile, and it was amazing. Oh, what I'm going to do with this video, I'm going to put a link to that video down in the description. It shows you how close these people get to the crocodiles, and actually the Irwins are doing this. So is Terry, Bindi, Robert, and also Chandler, which is Bindi's husband. And you'll know she's pregnant, and she's just entered her 3rd trimester. So they were all there, and it was so amazing to watch this. Oh, I couldn't believe how close they get to these crocs. But they reckon once you're on land, you're safe. Not really, yeah. It's only in the water is when you really got to watch out. So don't get in the strange waters. So actually, as I said, I'll put the link down in the bottom. In talking about my pre-recording, sometimes I've actually had pre-recorded I've actually done my videos and uploaded them, but I've actually haven't let them made public until the day. Like Theme Thursday. Oh, great. I want to get this. So I got in, I think I did it Wednesday. And I didn't make it public until Thursday. You can actually schedule, when you upload them, it's a schedule. If you want them for a certain date, even a certain time. And I noticed that yesterday when I did my, it was this morning. All in all, today is actually Saturday. That is what I'm saying. Last week I did do it on the Sunday, but even before that, I actually did it on a Saturday because it was taking so long to put. It's about an hour video, Then I put it together, which probably takes about an hour to do, half an hour or so to do that. Then I've got to save it, which takes a long time. Then I convert it to another file extension to make it a smaller file size, so it doesn't take long to upload. And sometimes it's 6 hours for it to convert. But with my new file extension, actually the reason why I was actually doing them on a Saturday, the day before, is I didn't know how I was going to be on the Sunday, what time I was going to get out of bed to do it. You know, sometimes there are days where it's midday before I get out of bed, and if I get up out of bed, have breakfast, clean up and whatever, it could be 2 o'clock before I actually sit down and start the video. And I didn't like wanting to get rushed to get it done, so I've got to have to actually do the chat the day before. It's the same with my story time. I did that last night, and it wasn't until this morning I woke up, there was a comment. I thought, I thought I had it scheduled to actually be made public at 4 p.m. my time, but it seems it was 4 a.m. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I just seemed to force it. That's it. Unless there was a boo-boo or something, I don't know. So today, that's why if you remember from last week's chat where I said, yes, today's Sunday, it's Sunday, and I was laughing. That is why I was laughing, because last Sunday was the first Sunday in a long time they actually had did my Sunday chat on Sunday. Well, Sunday chat, it does get uploaded on Sunday, which this will be uploaded Sunday. Because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I know I've got to go shopping, get special food for what I'm eating for 2 weeks, and I've just had to work out what I'm going to do. So what I'm doing, the main thing, what am I going to do for breakfast? I can't have ice cream and jelly or that for breakfast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some shakes, meal replacement shakes, and I'm going to have them for breakfast. So hopefully it's only is for 2 weeks, because I think they only have, I think they only have enough, they have enough meals in there for a week, which actually if I just have it for breakfast, it'll last me 2 weeks. And plus that, I've got to get some Granny Smith apples. I'm going to stew them. What else have I got? Oh, I've got to get some potatoes. I have mashed potatoes. I've got to think about having mashed potatoes gravy. I can have ice cream and I can have ice cream and jelly, or I can have ice cream and I can have stewed apples with the ice cream, or I can have stewed apples and some custard, and I'll just eat when I'm hungry because I won't be able to eat anything that I need to chew, which is the hard part. And potatoes mashed up really good, no need chewing. Ice cream, you don't need to chew. Stewed apples, I haven't made stewed apples in a long time. I remember the first time I made stewed apples, I actually put too much water in them, and they was just completely liquid. So I know these days when people make apple pies, they don't actually stew the apples, they just slice them and put them in like that. And for me, that is not an apple pie. It's apples for me because old-fashioned like that. It's the way Mum used to do them. She used to stew the apples, and that's the way it's the old-fashioned way. Stewed apples, yes. I've got drinks. I want to get some cordial. I need to get some milk. I've got to check. I've got a blending thing. I have to see if how that's going, because this is 2 weeks. That means no pie for 2 weeks, no cakes for 2 weeks. No lollies for 2 weeks. I'm thinking, how much weight am I going to lose? So what I'm going to do on the Tuesday morning, when I get up, before I eat and after I've been to the toilet, I'm going to weigh myself and make a note of how much I weigh. And then the morning that I'm going to get my teeth, I'll weigh myself again and see how much I have lost. And maybe this may be, I know it's a hard way. It's the wrong way to lose weight. But this is not for losing weight. This is to get my dentures fixed. And I hope the guy does fix them properly, because if it does come back, I am going to actually, there must be some place in Australia when you can actually, what do you call it, make a complaint. But I know how I can find that out, maybe from someone I know. There's a couple ways I can find out who I asked to complain about that, but I'm waiting to see what happens when they come back. If the guy had did them right in the first place, there wouldn't be this problem. And also, these are this is my third set of dentures in my life that I've had, and these are the worst set of dentures, because when I got these, I actually had to, because when I spoke and said some words, it was like I was lisping, because I've got less, there's a bit of less room in my mouth, my tongue, because it's got this hang hair built up, and here, it's just ridiculous. I don't know why they did them like that. And when I actually first emailed the complaint to the dentist about them that need to be done, the girl said they've been dealing with the places making the dentures for 10 years, and this is the first time they've actually had a problem. Yeah, first time they've actually, who else out there has had a problem with this guy making their teeth? I thought maybe he would realise that my dentures did not cost me anything. As I said earlier, I've had 3 sets of dentures in my lifetime. The only dentures I actually had to pay for were my very first ones, because with a healthcare card, we can get free visit to the dentist and free plates. To get the free plates, you got to be assessed. So I made an appointment and I was assessed, and I had to wait to see if it was okay, and they sent through a voucher and a list of dentists, and I thought, there was a whole lot of dentists, a whole lot, and I thought, who am I going to choose? So I just picked the last one on the list. So was it? Because I only get a dentist when I have to, which is these lot of dentures. When did I get these? The one before, I think I got them in, I had them for a long time, and they were starting to get thin, and the teeth were wearing down, and yeah, they just wear down. And I googled, dentures are only supposed to last about 10 years, and I had my teeth longer than 10 years, the dentures. As I said, when I talk, I can feel this thing that I wish I did have my old set of dentures, and I could show them how the other dentures were created, and these ones were not created right. I don't know. People rush their job. They don't think what they're doing. I don't know. But I've got used to it being there. But yeah. In saying that, what next baby we're going to bring? Who will you want to get, Christopher? Who are you going to get next? We'll get you this. Well, you've only got 2 sisters. How about we get to that one? Yeah. And we'll get this we'll get this one. We'll get Crystal. Oh, there have your babies. Isn't it cutie? And speaking, this is Crystal, and she is a Crystal kit by Jade Warner, and she was also reborn by Cody Hogan. She did them all, and this was the first one of Cody I brought. I actually went up to the Sunshine Coast couple of years, 2.5 years ago or something. Yeah, about 2.5 years ago. And because they had a Reborn doll show. This was before I went to Adelaide, and this is where I got this one, and she was so cute. And when I was walking around, I had to go and see another lady there, and this lady said, you know she's a triplet? I said, what? Yes, she's a triplet. So when I got home, I searched for them, and I found them. And I asked on Facebook about where I could find this one. They said, contact Jade, and she may be able to help. So I contacted Jade, and she sent me, and I sent the other, I had this one first, so I sent the other two off to get fixed. And when I received them, she actually did not put weight in the head. And I was shocked. I know in the video when I got them back, how, when I did the opening when she created them, I was shocked how there was no weight in their head. So I contacted Cody by Facebook, and I complained, why didn't she weight the head? And her response was that the weights don't sit right in open-eyed babies. I thought, what? I know I'm not a reborn artist. I do not create babies, but I know there is a way to do it, because I've got other babies with opened eyes and they're weighted. So why didn't, in the end, she blocked, first of all, she said no one else has complained about them. I said, no, I thought maybe because no one else realises they're supposed to be weighted. They're supposed to be weighted like babies, and babies do not have light heads. Their heads are not light. So what she did, before she blocked me on Facebook, she said she was going to send me some stuff. So she sent me some weights to put in the head, and I think some fibre. And I found a lovely lady here in Coffs Harbour who fixed them up for me, and the amount of fibre filling that was inside these heads was amazing. Absolutely, it was shocking. I could not believe it. But they're weighted beautifully now, and yeah, they're beautiful babies. But I think I said just in my story time is that I am selling these 3 babies. I want to make room for, I've got 2 babies coming. In saying that, my baby from Margaret is being worked on at the moment. So yeah, I didn't think she'd get into it so quick. And it's nice that she's in contact, not like the other person who I said last week, I don't know who's creating my other baby, which is not good for business. No matter how you feel about a person, in business, you've actually got to, when you're doing a job for them, you have to stay in contact with them and let them know what is going on. Well, I won't know what's going on with that baby until it's finished and it's on its way. I don't care what colour hair, I don't care or what. It doesn't worry me. It's just I would like to know who actually is creating it. That is the sad part. You know, you'd like to know before. I know people there have got Jackie babies and reckon they're amazing, but as I said last week, there's something happened and I don't want her to paint my baby. If she comes painted by Jackie, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know Jackie has to do the hair, but I don't want Jackie to paint it. Because in the beginning, that is not what I asked for. I know I did email Stephanie again. I think I said this last week to let her know that I wanted her to paint it. But until I don't know when I'm getting that baby, no way. Because they're not going to contact me until it's ready to be, till it's shipped, and I get tracking information. Which is not right. I did nothing wrong. Did nothing wrong. I just commented on something and they did not like it. So instead of telling me to stop commenting on this post, she just blocked me. without a warning. Yet they said, they actually told me, I wasn't going to talk about this, yet they told me that, they did tell me, but they didn't. That's it. And I said, I don't know who is carrying the baby. I think I've lost maybe a couple of subscribers because of what happened that last week, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care if you don't follow me because I'm no longer following them. I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying and you think, I don't like this, I'm not going to follow you. That's okay. We can subscribe to whoever we want to. We have that choice. We have choice. We have a choice to do everything in life. You know? We have a choice what food we want to eat. We have a choice of what doctor we want to see. We have a choice about a lot of things in our life. And no one should actually berate you because why don't you like that food? You know? My sister thought I was weird because I didn't like tomatoes. Because I don't like tomatoes. That's my choice not to eat tomatoes because I don't like them. It's just crazy. You should respect people for their choices because everyone is an individual for who they are. You know, you might get a baby that someone else might not like, but you love that baby. You know what? That's okay because that was your choice to buy that baby because you love the look of it, you love the artist, you love whatever about the baby. We all have this choice. And for someone to... I tell you, this world is crazy at the moment. And one thing at the moment, I'm so proud that I live in Australia. I'm so proud that... Hang on, I just knocked my water bottle over. The water bottle. I've got to drink my water. That's Australia Day video. So I'll actually do that in there. But as I said, I love living in Australia. We are the lucky country. What else can I talk about? Oh, as I said, this is Crystal. She was the first one I brought and she's cute. I've actually got her listed on Gumtree. One lady wanted more photos. I said, what photos do you want? She said she wanted to make sure what size it was and everything, so I took more photos with the tape measure showing everything. Then she said, oh, I realised it's got no magnet for a dummy. I don't know if I want it. And I come back with, okay, but I've got babies who have magnets for dummies, but I feel they don't need a dummy because they actually cover up their beautiful face. You buy the baby because of the way they look, the artist or the kit, and you want to see the full face. And besides, in my thing is dummies for real babies. When they're crying and they won't stop crying, they want something to suck off and it's not feed time, or they want to get to sleep and they're grizzly, you give them the dummy. That is it. You don't... I have seen some just have a dummy there just for the sake of it being there. And probably to shut them up. I can remember Mum used to put honey on our dummies, You know, but now it should be Vegemite. Honey is full of sugar. I don't know what happened. But I know I've seen some sellers who want to sell on the baby, they've actually got the dummy on it, so that I don't know why. And they never have. Sometimes you only get the selling baby, they've only got the one photo. When I took photos of these, I took photos of the face, of the full length, of the hair, of the hands, and of their feet to let everybody see what they are. And if they want to ask more photos, they can ask more photos. But, you know, yeah, dummies. And I said, I don't think, I got babies here. I know when I got Harry, I asked for no, I didn't want a dummy in Harry, but she sent one. But he doesn't use it, so I don't, I know, I should have said to Margaret, maybe too late. I said, I know I've got dummies I didn't know. I've got to go around and check which ones have dummies and make a note on it. I know eventually I'm going to get a photo of all my babies that I have so that I can actually put in if they've got dummy for dummy or what, so that I know. They're all sitting over here. Main reason I'm selling the little ones is that I want to, as now I've got 2 more babies coming, and I want to have a bit more room, and selling these 3 I'll have a bit more room. And in saying that, I love the bigger babies, you know, like the newborn ones. Although with Aggie, she seems bigger than newborn. She's a big newborn, even though she wears newborn clothes. Because when I'm going past the change table, I'll just pat her on the back and just say hello, you know, and it's just nice. Where these ones, they don't have the same feeling. I mean, because back then I was crazy doing newborns, it's so cute and have them, but now it's in the stage where I know what I want, and yeah. So, everybody, what else is happening? What else is happening? It's hot. I've got the fan going over there, and I've got it lined up perfectly where it's coming on me, so it's not so hot. I'm not quite sure where I'm going shopping. When maybe this afternoon, maybe tomorrow afternoon. Oh, baby. Now we'll get the other one. Hello, and this is Chloe, and she is the Ruby Kit by Jade Warner, and also painted by Cody Hogan. She's not, I like her artistry, her art painting is beautiful, but I would not recommend to get an overnight baby from her. As you all know, my go-to baby maker is Margaret. Anytime, if any time in the future I find a kit that I like, that she will be making it. But in saying that, I think Aggie will be the last one that I will be getting. Sorry, I've got Aggie. Sorry. That's Aggie over there. My other baby will be, at this point, because of, the only way I've been able to get Aggie and my other one is that the extra money that the government has been given us. But in saying that, I've actually put money aside each week into another account. And so I've saved up, and I don't really want to, but the money they're giving us is actually going to run out, so it's going to cut down. We're going back to normal. I think this started about March, April, they were giving us this extra money, and it's been really good. But once it starts out, we're going back to our normal pay, and with that, it's, but then again, I'm saving on internet because I'm sharing. Well, I share my Wi-Fi. What else? I change power companies, and so far so good. Anywhere to save money. When I get things, when I see things on special, I bulk up. The drinks I drink, the Waterford's natural mineral water, I buy. Coles had it on special for $1.15 instead of $1.95, so I thought I'll do a good shop. And if I spend $30, I get 1,800 flyby points, and was good. Then I found out when I was going through to delivery, midweek delivery is only $2. So even though I saved $9 on my shopping, I was only $2 for delivery. And I thought, what? That is so amazing. $2. When we had all this thing with the virus and everything, they had the delivery was about, they had the delivery at $12, which was double what it normally was. And now they've got this one for $2. I thought, great, because I did the order on Wednesday and I got it delivered Thursday, so it was only $2 delivery. When I sent it $2, I said, this is it, I'm getting it. $2. So the 1,800 gives me another extra $10 Flybuys I can spend. So I actually, what did I get? Oh, that's what the set of sheets I got last week. I used that, so this is just boosted up. I got, when I went shopping the other day at Woolies, they didn't have the large container I wanted, so I got the smaller one in case I run out. And I bet you, when I go to Woolies to do my shopping, they will have the bigger one in. We got to get some Granny. I had to get a lot of Granny Smiths. I'm actually going to get enough stuff to last me, so I don't have to go shopping. I know I probably have to go over here to get my scripts across the road, but that'll be okay. So we know pie. Speaking of that, I've been watching Young Sheldon on 9 Now. In one of the episodes, he was choking on some food, and he thought he was going to die. And after that, he'd sit there and he would not eat his food. He was scared it was going to happen again. So what did his mother do? She chucked his food in the blender. Sandwiches in the blender. Everything went in the blender. Imagine Chuck. Weet-Bix would go in the blender. Yeah, I could do a thing with Weet-Bix with some milk and Weet-Bix and some sugar and banana. That'd be an idea. What do you reckon? Nah, I'll just get this shake, and I can actually put some. The shake I want to get is Celebrity Slim, and the one I get has got variety packs. So I've got a different one each day. So I've tried these before when I was trying to lose weight, and so this is, because I can't eat solid, won't be able to eat solid food. That is going to be a bummer. So, as I said, I've got 3 videos to do before Tuesday. Although the story times are only very short ones. The Australia one, I know I've got it. I want to do the Australia one because there's a poem I want to read out to you. And this poem is about Australia. It's amazing. I know probably if I was born in another country, I probably would have loved that country. But it depends on what country it was. I know my ancestors actually, on my father's side, they actually come from Ireland. And mum's side come from England. I got a pimple there, probably. So Ireland they were fighting between religions, which I reckon is crazy. But then again, America, you fought between yourselves and you call it a civil war. How can you have a civil war? Isn't you being civil, you're being nice to someone, but you fought them? Crazy. In saying that, America, I really feel for what is going on out there at the moment, and what I've heard is going to happen. People have got to act like adults. They're behaving like children. I didn't get what I wanted. I'm going to chuck a tantrum. They're like little kids. They didn't want what their mummy won't give them what they want, so they chuck a tantrum. That is crazy. Be adults. You know, It wasn't until this election coming up that I realised that people have friends because of who they vote for. And I thought, what? I had never heard of that before. Never. Who I'd vote for, I don't follow one party. In Australia, we have two main parties, the Labor and the Liberal. Saying that, there's all these other little parties underneath that. Crazy parties. But in the end, it's either Labor or Liberal who'll get in. At the moment, I don't know who's in charge, but he has done, I know his name is Scott Morrison. He has done a great job which with the pandemic and how things are going. Yes, we were almost really good. Then they got more cases in Sydney, so that put some restrictions back into place. And Australia is looking after their people. That is what it comes down to. I feel this is I've never been so invested in politics until what is happening and just watching out what's going on. But Scott Morrison, I like the way he speaks. As I said, I don't know what party he stands for, have no idea. He's either Labor or Liberal, one of those. I don't know. But the way he speaks and what he's done so far with the pandemic, how they've got followed the rules, wearing masks, doing all these things, social distancing. I know when I go to the plaza, I was at the other week, was it last week, or week before? Oh, 1 week. I went over there, I was doing my shopping, and I decided to have lunch. I was late, that's right. I was going over to post my baby off to Margaret. And I got over there. I was going to get a donut. I put my hand in my bag to get my purse out, and no purse. I thought, sugar. So I had to come home, and it was a hot day. So I come home, and I waited till I sat on the fan till I cooled down, had a nice drink. I waited till I cooled down. Then I took off again. Now I got my donut. I decided it's lunchtime, so I decided to have lunch. So I went and got my Subway, sitting down, and an announcement come over there about staying 1.5 metres away. No one does that here. The only time that happened was when the shops were closed at the beginning of the pandemic. And every day going over there where I went, it was like Sunday. Late Sunday afternoon, there was hardly anyone there because the only big stores that were open were Woolies, Target, and Big W. The food court was closed completely because you couldn't eat there wide open. But now it just seems it's back to normal. And I'm not, sometimes I'm feeling down. I feel a bit on the weather. I thought, have I got the virus? Has anybody else thought that? I haven't been anywhere to get it, only locally. And I thought, is this the virus? The next day I feel good. So, no, I'm okay. But in saying that, I think he has done a good job in keeping, because at last, I think I shouldn't say only, but there's been 909 deaths here in Australia because of the virus. And as I said, restrictions got in because there was more outbreaks in Sydney, which is actually not good, because where I volunteered, they were almost ready to go back to normal. But with the new outbreak, they've gone back to the way they were in their restrictions. So I was thinking go back 1 day a week to work it in, but now I'll be out without teeth for 2 weeks, so I don't want to go out there with no teeth. It's hard to understand. And the one thing also, I can't stand up. I can stand up okay, you know, but sometimes if I stand up too long, it hurts. But I think it hurts my back, and it's not nice. But when you're there, you've got to do it. But because when we're actually at the original place, we can sit down, we can get a chair, especially when you're playing bingo, we can get a chair and we can sit down next to them. Where at the moment they can't sit down, you've got to walk around, and it is just a bigger place. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Actually, when I made the appointment to get the dentist on Tuesday, I thought, oh my God, my anxiety. But maybe if I keep busy and everything, I'll tell you, my teeth are feeling good. Was it the night before, afternoon before, I think it was, I actually did the soak in the vinegar and the warm water. And oh my goodness, that is the best way to get the best fresh feeling of dentures. So if you have dentures, this is what you do. You get vinegar, warm water. You put equal parts of warm water to equal parts of vinegar, and you can soak them for however long you want. And they come out amazingly fresh and clean. You can feel your teeth are really clean. I think I did it for 2 hours. And oh my goodness. Wasn't it, Garfield? Yeah. There's one thing, I'll never get rid of you. No, you're not going anywhere. He's my favourite. I think he's the most nursed one of them all at the moment. I know, I don't play with my dolls. I don't. I know they're not babies. I'll take them for a walk when I go out. If I'm going to across the road to the pie shop, the chemist and the lolly shop, I will take one with me. And I notice that if I'm carrying something that looks like a baby, the cars will stop at the crossing. Even the other day, even before I was near the crossing, I don't know, I think I was carrying Garfield or might have been carrying Bede, I don't know. The car stopped even before I got to the crossing. They stop. See, people, they actually look and stop. Oh, she's got a baby, we've got to slow down. I have noticed that so much. Oh, what else is happening? Nothing much happening at the moment. So, you know, the next 2 weeks, hopefully it's only 2 weeks. Hopefully it's only 2 weeks. There'll be no chat, weekly chat. And hopefully when my teeth come back, they will be good. They'll be fixed completely. I don't know how the guy is going to do them, but they better come back fixed so that it's not going to do what they do. But when you patch something, I was hoping to get new teeth. They would fix them properly, but it looks like they're going to fix them up, and I don't know how they're going to do it. I have no idea. So I can't think of anything else to say. Oh, we've got CC. Oh, I've got sore arms. This here, especially when it's cold. I think I got arthritis in my arm. What do you reckon? Hey? Yeah? Yeah? He is the best thing I ever did. That's what I didn't do Christmas Day. When I opened up, I didn't put a link to his box opening. Or did I? I'm going to have to check. It is so hard to find your own videos on here, searching for your videos. I don't know. Got to me. And we've got Sissy. So I think we might go. It's a bit short, but as I said, I've got some other videos I want to do before I get no teeth. So we will see you in our next video, which won't be... Everybody, thank you so much. I do appreciate all you beautiful people out there who do watch my videos. And I do appreciate that one person who always gives me the thumbs down, because you know what? That really helps videos out. Thumbs up. I was actually going to research this. Thumbs up actually helps the video, helps it get out there. Having you on, when I watch that, you got all these views, but no one gives it the thumbs up. I thought, why not? She does good videos, she's got good content, she gives out theme Thursdays, but no one gives her a thumbs up except this person. When I watch that, I always give it a thumbs up. Sometimes I watch it twice to actually, so I know that what is getting correct for the theme that is happening. But you know what? I do not, even though a lot of you out there actually participate in Theme Thursday, think about giving her channel the thumbs up. It helps the channel get out there. Because a lot of people don't know about these different themes. I know there's other themes, but Theme Thursday is easy because you get a weekly video finding out what the theme is. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So, in saying that, I think I might go. So, everybody, think about it. Especially if you watch having you on and you like the content and you actually do a Theme Thursday, don't give her the thumbs up. You know, she might not worry about it. She doesn't even ask you to subscribe or even to thumbs up or anything. But if you like the content of the video, even if you like, I've said this before, I give every Reborn channel the thumbs up. Everyone. Sometimes even before I watch it, get the thumbs up. And so if I'm subscribed to you and you only got one thumbs up, hello. You know, because I know the person who's actually given me the thumbs down, but thank you. I know who she is. Thank you very much. I do appreciate, although you're probably not watching it, but that's okay. You sit there waiting for me to upload my video so you can give it the thumbs down. Girl, get a life. If this is all you got to do in your life is watching my videos, why? I know I'm a beautiful person. I'm an amazing person. I know I'm an honest, I respect people and everything, but why do you have to come in and do it? Oh my goodness. Because she did create havoc in my life growing up. And she's still creating. Most of the time, I'm okay. You know, it doesn't worry me. But cheek is a B-I-T-C-H, and that is saying it nicely. So I think I should go on that note and CC, and we will see you in my next video. I've said this before, and I'm not quite sure. Which probably won't be until next Saturday. I'll upload it. It depends on what Theme Thursday is. So if I do Theme Thursday, I'm sorry, there's going to be no talking in it. You won't be understanding what I'm saying. So everybody, bye. 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 Get out of the rat, CC.